welcome back to Tahoe. Today we are lucky enough to have Fire Marshal Kim George here on this last warm day of October.
Last warm day, huh?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Above average today, 73, and then dropping down, but we're still at moderate fire danger, and this is Fire Prevention Month still. So
it is, and so that definitely brings up a good point that we're not in the clear yet by any means. Everybody, or a lot of people, are starting to think it's cooler. I mean, it hasn't been. It's been beautiful, but still, we need to be really cautious of that. There's a lot of things that need to be done, including all the work around the yards, leaves, pine needles. They're all super flammable and very dry right now. So if people can spend some time cleaning that up, it would be so appreciated.
I think that's great. Now, when the snow and the rain hits, do you put up your lawn chair with a little umbrella drink sitting out in the front? Or
Yeah, then we can relax a little bit. Yeah.
It's still moderate, but it's still, I mean, fire season is almost year-round anymore. It almost seems that way, isn't it?
Right. The campfire in Paradise was in November.
Wow.
So it really is all year round.
All right. So we are halfway through Fire Prevention Week here, and we've got some events going on. So tell us, we're talking pancakes.
Yeah. So Fire Prevention Month, we've been doing a number of different events. We've been to different schools, the senior centers, just trying to get information out to people. But we do have our pancake breakfast coming up on the 26th, and that's on a Saturday at Station 2 across from the middle school. It's from like 9 to noon. Free pancakes. Free pancakes for everyone, and lots of free stuff, lots of free swag to give out. And it's an open house, so people just come in and check out the station. Yeah,
and they could go through the station, and kids could come in, and then usually what do you talk to them about when you're there? I mean,
yeah, well, we have handouts. We have things to hand out to people just to kind of inform, to provide information. Firewise group will be there, so if anybody has any questions on how to become Firewise, it's highly recommended and helpful with insurance.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That is out there as well.
All right, well, that is not the only event you got going on. This next one sounds actually very cool. You've got board game night, is that it?
Yeah, it's a little difficult to explain, but just in a nutshell, this was developed by a UC Davis professor who designed this game to help discuss the evacuation topic in a lighthearted setting, so it's not as stressful. It's a stressful topic nobody wants to talk about, like, let's worry about another wildfire. But this puts it in a very lighthearted setting. We'll have free food and free prizes. We're just basically doing these board games with probably like 5 different tables. Everyone is welcome. It's free, and you'll be able to learn a little bit about evacuations based on this board game that is designed specifically for South Lake Tahoe. He did this just for us. So we're excited to see how that goes.
You know, evacuation is not a joke. I mean, I left Caldor early on because, the work that I had at the time, they just said, that's it, we don't have any work for you right now, so you better go. And so I left early. But a lot of those people waited till the last part. And it wasn't that, I just saw the pictures, but there was a huge backup in traffic.
Oh, there was. It stopped in front of the station. We ran a couple calls and the same cars were still there. It was not moving at all. So really, this game is to try and help people. Like, let's say you pull a card on the board, and like one will say, if you have a go bag packed at home, you move 5 spaces.
Oh.
So it's based on your real life and how prepared you actually are, but it definitely provides some information as well. And it's at the brewery, which is
very cool.
Very
helpful. Love that place. And if you're
fun.
standing on your roof with a hose, you go back 5 spaces, or what?
Yeah. Or if you don't have your go bag packed, or your defensible space done, or etc.
Well, let's go over that very quickly, too, about the Go Pack now. So what all do you recommend to go in there?
I personally think that, there's just, the essentials that you're going to need: medications, your glasses, some clothes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what would be really helpful is for people to just create a list. Even if you don't have everything packed, if you have a list of the things you need and the sentimental items that you want to grab, in the chaos, you're not going to panic, and you'll be able to just check things off your list and be ready to go.
Absolutely perfect. Where can people go to check more out?
readyforwildfire.org.gov. Ready for Wildfire, it's Cal Fire. They've got a lot of information, and they're great. It's well organized.
All right, get over to both of those. Have pancakes, have beer, play the board game. It's going to be great. Appreciate you coming in, Fire Marshal Kim George, here with us. Appreciate what you do.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.